What if you could step into your 70s and beyond with unshakable courage, radiant joy, and a purpose so strong it silences fears of death, aging, and loneliness? In April 2025, right here in the USA, we're exploring 8 transformative pillars to redefine this vibrant chapter of life. These aren't mere tips. They're a proven roadmap to thriving, grounded in inspiring stories and practical steps you can take today. From financial security to spiritual peace, we'll uncover how to live boldly, no matter your circumstances. Stay with me until the end, and you'll feel empowered to conquer the challenges of old age with wisdom, strength, and enthusiasm. Let's dive in. Pillar 1. Financial freedom. A crisp fall morning in Chicago, 2025. You're 72, savoring coffee at your kitchen table, bills paid, savings secure, and a smile on your face. That's financial freedom. After 70, it's not just about money. It's about peace, dignity, and choice. In the USA, healthcare costs for seniors average $12,000 yearly, and unexpected expenses, like a $5,000 dental procedure, can derail plans. Relying solely on Social Security or family is risky, as inflation and rising costs loom, whispering fears of outliving your resources. Take Susan, a 74-year-old from Atlanta. She hoped her kids could help with medical bills, but their own expenses, mortgages, college tuition, left them strapped. A $20,000 hip replacement drained her modest savings, forcing her to downsize her home, eroding her independence. Now, contrast with Tom, a 71-year-old from Seattle. Starting in his 50s, he saved $500 monthly in a retirement account, building a $200,000 nest egg. When a car repair and hospital stay hit, he covered them without stress, maintaining his freedom. To build this pillar, act now. Schedule a free consultation with a financial planner. Many libraries in cities like Boston or Denver host workshops. Save 15% of your income, even if it's $50 monthly. Skip one coffee outing or cancel a redundant streaming service. Maximize your 401 or IRA. In 2025, those over 50 can add $7,500 as a catch-up contribution. Pay down high-interest debt. Credit card rates hit 22% on average. Consider part-time work, like consulting, which 30% of seniors do to boost income. Without this pillar, 1 in 5 seniors faces debt collection, stripping away dignity. Questions for you. What's one small step you can take today for financial security? Have unexpected costs hit you in retirement? Share below. Pillar 2. Physical vitality. Your body is your greatest asset after 70, but only if you nurture it. In the USA, 60% of seniors over 70 battle chronic conditions like arthritis or diabetes, which can erode mobility and fuel fears of aging. Neglecting health risks dependency, where climbing stairs or carrying groceries becomes a struggle. But prioritizing physical vitality lets you hike Colorado trails, chase grandkids in Ohio, or dance at a wedding. Consider Linda, a 76-year-old from Phoenix. She dismissed her doctor's advice to walk 20 minutes daily, thinking yard work sufficed. By 73, knee pain trapped her in a recliner, and her family couldn't provide constant care. Now meet James, a 75-year-old from Boston. He attends free IMCA senior fitness classes 3 times weekly, combining 30-minute walks with strength training. This cut his fall risk by 25% per CDC data and keeps him golfing monthly. Start with 150 minutes of moderate exercise weekly, brisk walking, swimming, or Tai Chi at a local park. Adopt a Mediterranean diet with salmon, kale, and berries, proven to slash heart disease risk by 30%. Schedule annual checkups. Medicare covers most 2025 screenings, like mammograms or colonoscopies. Add strength exercises twice weekly, using resistance bands, available for $10 online, to maintain muscle. Neglect this, and 1 in 4 seniors faces long-term care costing $50,000 yearly. Straining fam. Questions for you. What's your go-to way to stay active? Have health challenges reshaped your life? Share in the comments. Pillar 3. Social connection. Loneliness. after 70 is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes daily, per the National Institute on Aging. In the USA, 1 in 3 seniors feels isolated, amplifying fears of death and aging. Family is vital, but kids and grandkids juggle jobs and school runs in cities like Dallas or New York. A strong social network is your shield, fostering joy and resilience. Meet Barbara, a 78-year-old from Miami. After her husband's passing, she waited for family visits, but their busy lives left gaps. Loneliness raised her blood pressure, threatening her health. Then she joined a local book club, meeting 10 friends weekly at a community center for coffee and laughs, lifting her spirits. Contrast with Robert, a 73-year-old from Denver, who attends church potlucks and volunteers at a food bank, connecting with 20 diverse people monthly, from teens to retirees. Join a senior center. Most towns like Boise or Raleigh offer free events like bingo or art classes. Explore Meetup for hobby groups, such as gardening in Portland or chess in Philly. Call a friend weekly. A 10-minute chat cuts depression risk by 20%. Host a monthly potluck, inviting neighbors for simple soups. Without this pillar, loneliness spikes mortality risk by 50% per studies, robbing years. Questions for you. Who's in your social circle? What's a new way to connect? Drop your thoughts below. Pillar 4. Purposeful living without purpose. Life after 70 can feel aimless, breeding fears of irrelevance. In the USA, 40% of seniors feel unneeded post-retirement, per ARP. Purpose isn't a paycheck. It's a reason to rise, like mentoring kids, painting, or organizing community events. It sharpens your mind and fills your heart. Take Henry, a 77-year-old from Charlotte. After retiring, he watched TV daily, feeling empty as his kids lived far away. Boredom fueled fears of fading. Then he began teaching woodworking at a community college, guiding 15 students weekly and sparking their creativity. Compare to Emma, a 72-year-old from San Diego, who gardens for a local charity, donating 50 pounds of veggies yearly while teaching kids to plant. Her purpose radiates joy. Find your spark. Volunteer at a library, learn guitar via YouTube, or aim to walk 5 miles weekly. Dedicate 2 hours weekly to something meaningful, like tutoring via Zoom. Join a cause, like animal shelters needing dog walkers in cities like Austin. Without purpose, depression risk doubles and cognitive decline speeds up, with 1 in 8 seniors facing dementia. Questions for you. What drives your purpose? What new passion could you pursue? Share below. If these pillars are sparking ideas, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Join our community for weekly tips on thriving after 70. Your support fuels this content. Let's grow together. Pillar 5. Emotional strength. Life after 70 brings inevitable losses. Friends move. Loved ones pass. Health changes. Emotional strength anchors you, easing fears of death and loneliness. In the USA, 25% of seniors face depression, often from unprocessed grief, per the CDC. Leaning solely on family can strain them as they balance their own lives in cities like Nashville or Chicago. Margaret, a 79-year-old from Nashville, lost her sister and relied on her kids for support, but their busy schedules left her empty. She started journaling 15 minutes daily and joined a church grief group, connecting with 8 peers monthly. This gave her tools to face pain gracefully. Contrast with Paul, a 74-year-old from Austin, who meditates 10 minutes daily using a free app like Headspace, cutting anxiety by 30% and sleeping better. Try mindfulness apps like Calm or write 3 things you're grateful for daily. Studies show mood lifts in 2 weeks. Medicare covers therapy in 2025. Sessions help 70% of seniors. Practice deep breathing for 5 minutes when stressed, lowering cortisol. Neglecting this risks depression-linked heart issues, raising mortality by 20%. Questions for you. How do you handle tough emotions? What builds your resilience? Share in the comments. Pillar 6. Adaptability change is relentless after 70. Friends relocate, tech evolves, routines shift. Resisting it fuels fear of aging, but adaptability unlocks opportunities. In 2025, 80% of USA seniors use smartphones, per Pew Research, opening doors to connection and learning. Frank, an 80-year-old from Minneapolis, felt lost when his poker buddies moved. He took a free library Zoom class, now hosting virtual game nights with 6 friends across states. Compare to Clara, a 71-year-old from Houston, who learned coding at a senior center, building a blog with 100 monthly readers, sharing her recipes. Enroll in a tech class. Libraries in Raleigh or Seattle offer free ones on apps like WhatsApp. Try one new activity monthly, like pottery or birdwatching. Follow a YouTube channel to learn skills like knitting. Resisting change risks isolation, with 1 in 5 seniors withdrawing socially, harming health. Questions for you. What change have you embraced lately? How do you stay open to new experiences? Share below. Pillar 7. Spiritual grounding. Fear of death often ties to big questions about meaning. Spiritual grounding, through faith, nature, or meditation, brings peace. In the USA, 70% of seniors draw comfort from spirituality, per Gallup, easing end-of-life anxiety and fostering hope. Dorothy, a 76-year-old from Orlando, feared death's uncertainty. Joining a Bible study, she discussed life's purpose with 10 peers weekly, softening her fears. Or take Lee, a 73-year-old from Santa Fe, who walks daily in nature, sketching desert landscapes and feeling connected to something greater, cutting stress by 25%. Attend a local service, like a mosque in Detroit or a synagogue in Miami. Meditate 5 minutes daily by a park tree, or read books like Man's Search for Meaning. Join an online philosophy group to explore big questions. Without this, anxiety spikes, with 30% of seniors reporting sleep issues. Questions for you. What brings you spiritual peace? How do you tackle life's big questions? Share below. Pillar 8. Legacy. Building a legacy defeats fears of being forgotten, rooted in impact, not wealth, stories, values, or small acts. In the USA, 65% of seniors want to share life lessons, per ARP, finding purpose in legacy. Mary, a 78-year-old from St. Louis, records family stories on her phone, sharing 20 tales of her childhood with grandkids who cherish her voice. Or take Ed, a 75-year-old from Boise, who donates $100 yearly to a scholarship, supporting 5 students and attending their graduations. Write a letter to your family, detailing your proudest moments. Mentor youth via Big Brothers Big Sisters, active in 300 cities. Share one memory monthly with loved ones, perhaps via email. Create a photo album with captions for your kids. Without legacy, 40% of seniors feel irrelevant, fueling loneliness. Questions for you. What legacy do you want to leave? How are you sharing your story? Share below. In April 2025, as you navigate your 70s in the USA, these 8 pillars: financial freedom, physical vitality, social connection, purposeful living, emotional strength, adaptability, spiritual grounding, and legacy building, are your fortress against spiritual grounding and legacy building. Fears of death, aging, and loneliness. Start building them today, and you'll stand tall, not waiting for others but thriving on your own terms. Waking in your cozy home in Savannah, Seattle, or a small town in Iowa, secure, active, connected, and brimming with purpose. That's the life you can craft, step by step, with courage and intention. Thank you for joining me. If this resonated, like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration. Drop one lesson you learned today in the comments. Your insights strengthen our community. Let's keep thriving together. See you in the next video.